Operation Cobra. After single-handedly securing Omaha Beach, Daniels and squad continue their push to break out in Normandy. The mission opens up with Daniels' narration proposing the idea that they will be home by Christmas, as we get to see Aiello, Styles, and Daniels talk about boxing? I don't know. Zussman arrives and shows the squad his wound, where they're interrupted by Turner, who explains the plan to take Marigny. P-47s fly overhead as American soldiers give a little cheer. You have the option to explore this small encampment, where you get to see things like soldiers ripping cigs, laying down, or even reading. Daniels begins to climb on the tank when all of a sudden Pearson stops Zussman for a bit of hazing. Pearson calls out that Zussman's wound takes 8 weeks to heal, to which I say... Seeing as Zussman was stabbed on June 6th and Operation Cobra takes place on July 25th, it's been 7 weeks and 2 days. So seeing as a massive global conflict is underway, Pearson can stick it. Don't worry though, because Pearson gives a couple love taps to Zussman's wound to agitate him because, you know, he's a dick. Zussman though insists he's good to fight. Now on board the tank, we get to meet our new friend Perez. Perez lets Daniels and Zussman know that Pearson is hard on them because of what happened at Kasserine Pass, where apparently Pearson received an Article 15 plus demotion. Basically saying that the entire mission was FUBAR.
Yes, sir. There's more paratroops out there. Find out if one of them's Ryan.
The column continues down the road as they pass by a burning German position where Styles reminds the squad of all the great wonders the Germans provided the world, like the printing press and Frankfurters. What? The column is then ambushed by German planes and tanks, causing Daniels and his squad to jump off the tanks and head down the road nearby. The plan? Take a German flak gun and use it against them. Gee, I wonder how that will go. But first, the squad needs to deal with the Germans in a farmhouse nearby.
Keep moving!
Sir, ready for ammo! Heads up, Daniel! First aid kit here! Moving to the second floor! Push into the field!
With the Germans in the barn now cleared out, Daniels and the squad must keep engaging the Germans in the field south of the farmhouse. Powered by Turner's ability to hand out ammo and Zussman's ability to hand out health, Daniels and the squad are able to push through the Germans in the field and assault the flak gun, where Daniels mounts said flak gun and...
Everybody's talking about Totinos, hot pizza rolls, and burritos.
Once the Stukas are dealt with, Daniels is voluntold to join Pearson on a flanking mission while Turner leads a main assault with Perez. Moving down the road with your squad, Daniels comes up on a crashed P-47, and not far from that is civilians hanging from a tree, where Styles says,
Those are civilians. This is a war crime. No shit, college.
The squad continues to the vantage point where Daniels and his squad see the assault begin. Daniels picks up a nearby scope Springfield and begins to take out the Germans in the trench with the help of Pearson's special ability, spotting, which is helpful for those that are Stevie Wonder or just have like terrible sight.
First pack crew is dead! There's one more!
How about a grenade?
Now that the area is clear, Perez has Daniels and squad form up behind the tanks as they move through the hedgerows for cover. Once the hedgerows are cleared, Daniels pushes through the bunkers and saves yet another member of his squad Add that to the acts of valor count. The squad quickly takes out the Germans in the trench and regroups with the tanks as they begin the big push for the pack guns. Unfortunately, one of the tank crews gets destroyed by the said pack gun, forcing Daniels and his squad to find a sniping position in order to take out said pack guns. In classic Call of Duty fashion, an NPC tries to bust down a door, except he gets torn apart by an MG42 on the opposite side. Daniels, being World War II Jesus, takes out the MG and clears the entire barn. And I guess apparently the ladder doesn't work in this barn, which is pretty awesome, so Daniels heads to higher ground and begins to be again World War II Jesus by taking out all of the pack gun crews by hitting conveniently placed gasoline cans next to the guns. Huh? Is it just me, or does that just sound stupid? The tanks begin advancing on the trenches and they all just randomly die, I guess? Daniels is now presented with an interesting opportunity. Either A, take the Germans as prisoners, or B, offer them cigarettes and mow them down. And if I'm being honest, the game only lets you choose option A, because war crimes are bad and you get slapped with a game over screen.
Oh, what the fuck ever?
Turner arrives and we're met with Timu Dale Dai, who instead of wearing a fucking helmet in a combat zone, informs the squad to stretch thinner and assist a squad pinned down nearby. Which begins Too Fast, Too Furious World War II edition as the squad races to Marigny to assist Charlie Company. Hold on, Alexa, hit me with some copyright-free racing music. Finally, the great race comes to an end as the squad pushes the Germans back and saves Charlie Company. Our heroes start to set up a perimeter up until the point when Styles points out that the German army is only on the other side of town and that they should find a better place to set up a perimeter, to which Pearson replies,
Sure, Private. Why don't you book us a room at the Ritz?
God, what a dick. I just cannot stand this character. Pearson then provides Daniels with the task of watching Zussman, as the deadliest thing to a soldier is pride. Now let's recap this entire thing. Daniels, during Operation Cobra, used a German flak gun to take out Stukas and save an entire tank column, single-handedly took out 5 to 6 German pack crews, and also helped push an entire German company away from his American comrades. Which all leads to Daniels winning the Medal of Honor, going home to his wife and brother, and selling war bonds. Fuck!